I guess I'm more of a nature. You're more of a nurture argument, right? You,
No, I just think it's a personal decision. Something you have a moment where you decide to take the red pill and do what you want and be independent, and
yeah,
then
but okay. Let's look at that moment as a spark from a flame. Does everyone get that spark? No. Some people's DNA is open to that spark, and that is the best looking woman I've ever seen in my life just walking right by. Dude, this place is crazy. That spark, Sneeko, is unique to you. You graduated from high school and no one else did what you did. It has nothing to do with your skill set. It has it because bro, all skill sets come after imaging. God sends like a couple people the right imaging, and everyone else gets like very mediocre imaging, right? And I'm convinced Walmart zombies are soulless human beings, bro.
what you're
They don't have
disregarding,
imaging.
what you're disregarding is everybody has the opportunity to make that leap, and then most people just choose
Yeah,
not
but
to.
what's an opportunity if you don't have imaging? You go, oh, I want to start it, but I don't know how. It's kind of weird. But if you have the imaging in your head, you go, oh shit, I already saw it. I know I can do it. And very few people have the imaging. And imaging is like, do you know that the soul is considered in esoteric? It's in the esoteric world. It's considered imaging. It's just image. And so some people have way colorful imaging, and they go very far in life. And other people play Fortnite and have horrible imaging, right? And you could tell someone's like a winner because in the world of forms and blueprints, if you can't see what you want to do, even if you're doing it wrong. But if you can kind of see it, or it's like those dreams you go back to. Have you ever gone to your bed and been like, oh, if I go back to bed, hopefully I can go back into that dream? Some people can do that with their daydreams. Some people unconsciously do it with their daydreams. And those are the winners. And I think it's like a DNA thing
Well, you
where
just
it's
changed
like,
your argument because in the beginning you were talking about the 411 fatty, and now it's about the DNA of someone who has an imaging brain and someone who doesn't. Can't you create that
yeah,
brain? Can't you develop that?
bro, I genuinely think the guys who grow taller in life have better imaging. Like they believe they could grow taller.
Okay, that's just there's no. What's the proof there?
Well, there's studies who show that men grow if they feel more loved by their parents. Do you believe that?
What study shows that? There's no. You just pulling that. You're pulling that out of your
Well,
ass.
maybe I guess it's a saying, but Chad, have you ever heard if you got a lot of love from your parents, the baby grows fatter, taller? Bro. Children who are not loved are small. It's true.
There's no way that's true. There's no way that's.
The, Chad, I'm not making it up. I know it sounds ridiculous, but there's definitely studies out there
Okay,
that say,
then explain the NBA.
yeah, they feel love from their parents. These black people.
From their one mom.
Well, that's the thing. If a mom does a great job, even if the dad's not in the picture, you can feel loved. Yeah, NBA players have great moms, even if it's a single mom. It's not like rappers.
Okay, so again, you keep moving the goalposts. At first, it was love from the parents, and now it's one mom who's fat and has 10 kids, dividing her attention from her baby daddy that left.
Bro, all right. First of all, I got to move the goalpost to my original position, which was correct. It's not about the parents' love and stuff. That's just what people say, right? I'm just adding that as a comparison. Is really, if you believe you can grow taller, you'll grow exponentially taller. Yes, Sneeko believed that, oh, I just get taller and taller, and you went higher. And then the pessimistic people were like, oh, man, I only grew an inch this summer. They got stuck there through their pessimism. And, yeah, it's been talked about for thousands of years that there's a subjective and an objective truth that overlaps, where your free will that is ordained by God can affect the material world, and your body can affect things. And I believe that.
Okay.
100%.
Then explain Elliot Rogers.
What about him?
Guy was like 6 feet tall, good jawline, traditionally attractive, all this stuff. And the guy completely gave up. He had like good parents for the most part. Why did he end up hating women and killed 7 sorority girls?
Because of his imaging. He never could see himself having a girlfriend, and that repulsed women when they're around him. His imaging is off.
Why was his imaging off?
Attractive? Was he?
He was what?
How was he? I don't think anyone's ever wrote that he's attractive.
He's have you seen the pictures of him?
Yeah, he looks like a creep.
Bro, he kind of looks like you without a beard. he kind of looks like
what?
You kind of look like Elliot Rodger. If you were 5'11" without the beard, you kind of look like him.
Yeah, but dude, I've always had this.
Does anyone see it?
Bro, I've always had this imaging processing in my head where when I walk in, everyone wants me. And most people don't have that.
Okay, how do you develop that? Because it's something you can't just say that it's DNA. Because what the argument is here is you're saying it's innate. I'm saying you can develop it, and you have to apply more personal responsibility. I have the conservative opinion that you got to pull yourself up by your bootstrap. You have the liberal, democratic, victim, nothing is my fault argument.
Well, my opinion is so liberal that it's actually race realism. Yours is liberal.
How is it race realism?
Right? Like the certain groups have distinct DNA differences, right? Mine is the right wing position, not yours. Yours is the liberal one that I'm just fluid. I can just change my intellect if I work hard in school. It's fucking retarded.
No, you can't compare identity politics to hard work and what you're supposed to be and pulling yourself up. That's not the
Bro, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. But when talent works 1%, it destroys hard work. Hard work is the biggest fucking bullshit I've ever heard. Hard work was me working 15-hour streams, making half of what I make now not working. Hard work is the biggest fucking lie there is, bro.
Well, because you have to work smart.
Recognize your talent and exploit it. Recognize your talent and exploit it. That's the name of the game.
Okay, working smarter supersedes working hard every time. And the 15-hour streams was a domino effect to be able to put you in position to what you can do now. But let me bring it to the...
There's no such thing as working hard if you're talented at something. It's easy.
There's so many...
Most people are... Here's what a human is. A human is good at basketball and he plays golf. A human is good at YouTube and he tries to become a boxer. You know, like humans are fucking mentally ill, bro. Just stay on your strengths, bro.
Okay, then explain before how you talk about how you could read the Bible and you could pray to God and you can ask things and God will answer. Doesn't God answer your prayers if you really want something, if you really want to add value to the world? Isn't reading the Bible
but
enough?
the want, the imaging, want is imaging. And most people lie about their imaging. They say, hey, I want to be a YouTuber. Hey, I want to be... No, you don't. Your background, the world you're in, will show you what your want is. If you say, I want to be a YouTuber, but there's like bitches and alcohol around you, that's not your want. Your want is like to reconnect with your family and mom and shit like that. That's why you're drinking the baby bottle and stuff. The want is the imaging. And most people's imaging is wrong. They're 100%. Bro, do you know when the unconscious becomes conscious, most people start crying, that they're relieved. They're finally they can stop chasing their own tail. And yeah, the scary part is, you know, no one wants to face it, but your want isn't even your want. And it's so sad when you figure that out, but then you make millions of miles of progress, right? Or if you ever see a human's want align, right, with his needs, like his imaging and all that, when this shit aligns, you could just, and the whole world gets the fuck out of that person's way. But most people are phonies, right? They want something completely different from what they work hard at. And here's the scary part is, bro, most careers are working hard at something that you're going to eventually let go. Mm-hmm. Like, it's not really your want. And there's even in Eastern Buddhist kind of thinking, they say, or Jung would say, learn your skills well and be prepared to let them go. Because if you don't, you're going to destroy yourself. You know, people will attach to certain skill sets, right? Like Sneeko in documentaries, and then he evolves to being a streamer. That's a perfect example of how to evolve, right? Where he doesn't like pigeonhole himself. But then also like Sneeko's change. Sneeko, bro, if you look at your content throughout the years, your wants have changed. And that change is the soul looking for meaning, right? Because the soul cannot exist without meaning. It'll go crazy. There's nothing that scares a man more than living a life with no meaning. That's why those channels that are about like eating food, fast food, and then, you know, they gain 400 pounds and then they start to like try and kill themselves. Yeah, anytime you grow a career without meaning, you're headed for and I don't talk about like a physical. Most suicide on earth is not physical. Most suicide is the death inward, not outward, meaning the death of your soul. And when you realize that, oh wow, 80% of people at Walmart have already committed suicide, it's just not the outward.
Well, that's why I'm saying
like
it's their fault. It's their. If you realize that the soul needs meaning and that you need to do what you want to do and you need to follow your passions, I think everybody comes to that decision around 14, 15 years old. When you're in high school.
Look at Walmart, Nico. Look at the people in Walmart. They're 40, 50, 60.
They gave up.
Most humans.
They relinquished their. Everybody had that decision where they could choose to. Because if you ask a 5, 6-year-old kid, 7-year-old, whatever, what do you want to be when you grow up? What do they say? I want to be a baseball player. I want to be an astronaut. I want to be a director. I want to be a movie star. They don't say Walmart. So there comes a time at 14, 15 where you decide to give up your dream, relinquish that to take the safe option. You choose to give up on your soul. You choose to commit suicide because you know that life is all about meaning. It's about serving a higher purpose. Once you choose to relinquish that, you have given up. So we need to blame these people. We need to put responsibility on these people for giving up the dream of being an astronaut to be at Walmart.
It doesn't matter if you blame them because they're done. They're dead. It's over.
But the argument in the beginning was you're saying that it's just DNA. I'm saying these people are losers for choosing that.
Spiegel, you cannot. That's why no one in history has ever done this, right? Or some people say Mustache Man got close. You know, he gave a whole homeless crowd of people meaning in Germany, and you know. But Spiegel, look at this. The only thing you could do is save these people from an outward death, which is suicide of the physical body. But you will never, ever save these people from their undead zombies. It's over for them. You could talk all day. You could talk about God, right? All you could do is save their physical body, right? By you know, encouraging them to keep going and stuff. But let's be honest, the 40, 50, 60, 70-year-old man at Walmart, he'll never, ever play in this field again.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, the 40, 50-year-old, it's over.
That's why young people, some of them go through mental breaks and they can jump in, but it's very few.
Yeah.
But that's why I tell young people, hey, when you're out of the game, you know that thing I do where I pick you up and I say, keep moving forward, Jesus is king? Yeah, there'll come a point where that day you'll cross a barrier where you won't even be able to watch positive content. And you'll be done 40, 50, 60, 70 at Walmart. There will come a day where nothing can save you. That's how important it is to remain sober-minded and work hard at your dreams at a young age. If you think, oh, I'll just start at 25, 30, dude, I got another thing coming for you, because once the soul dies, it's over, period.